Hey everybody, today's video is going to be all about direction changes. The direction changes we make while we are marching. There isn't a ton more to explain beyond that, so let's jump right into the exercises. Okay, so the first thing that we need to isolate before you really dive into these exercises is the change in articulation from toe-up marching, which is our forward step, to platform marching, which is our backwards and crab step. And we need to look at this how we would see it in context on the move. So how you're going to do that is we're going to come to any left foot downbeat that you would have. We've got our weight distributed evenly between both our feet. Weight on the left foot is in the heel. Weight on the right foot is in the platform. And what we're going to do from here is take the weight in the left foot and roll it forward to the platform as well. Show again, rolling heel, ball, toe. Now we are prepped and ready to take that nice backward step. So what we're going to do in the context of this exercise is we're going to roll our weight forward and then roll our weight back. Rolling our weight back takes care of the definition of transitioning from a backward step to a forward step. I'm going to do this on both legs, and an exercise is going to look something like this. So now, with this knowledge, we can actually attempt a forwards to back direction change and vice versa, as we would see one in the context of our show. So what we're going to do is start in the step position. We're going to take 4 steps forward. 1, 2, 3, and on that 4th step, we're going to roll the weight to both platforms of the feet. Then, for the first step back, we're going to do a replant with that left foot. And then the second step, we're just going to do 2 backwards. We're going to slide the right back. So, all together, that's going to look like 1, 2, 3, rolling forward, 1, 2. Try it out. Now we are going to take a look at the opposite process. That's going to be 4 steps backward, 2 steps forward, and it's going to go exactly as you would expect. So we're going to go platform, 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 platform on this 4th step, making sure the body weight is planted firmly in the right platform, and we are going to flip the left toes up towards the sky for 1, pass through 2. That's where we're going to stop. Building off of that even further, now we are going to do continuous direction changes forwards and back into a final halt, and that's going to look something like now we are going to take a look at the side-to-side direction changes in isolation. One thing we got to understand before we start is that when we crab across the field, our tracking leg, which is going to be the leg that follows this blue line that stays in your pathway basically, is going to be the leg that is the same as the direction we start marching. So if you start marching to the left, no matter how many back and forth direction changes you have, you're always going to track with your left leg. Same thing goes for the right. If we are doing a true crab step side to side, moving perpendicular with the end zone or the sideline, depending on what drum you play, we are going to track with the right foot. So that means left foot, when we move to the right first, left foot's going to start and it's going to travel into the front plane. Right foot's going to follow. Boop, 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 boop. We're here, swishing to the back. So looking at the direction change on its own, we are going to do this. We are going to go step out in that direction, cross over, replant with the left foot. We're going to swing diagonally into the back, and then we're going to go close, close. On the right, what that's going to look like is open, cross, replant, cross into the back plane, close, close. So if we were to do 4 steps of each direction, in context, that's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, close, close. Going to the right, it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, close. Okay, so now let's look at what happens when we have to go from front to back to side in the same plane. Like what if we're traveling front field and our +1 is side to side? So, what that is going to look like, it's going to involve the same articulation that we saw when we went forward marching to platforms. But it's just going to be you're swinging your leg from your femur in a different direction. So what that's going to look like is we're going 1, 2, 3, plant. See, I'm rolling my weight forward. 1. To the other side. It's going to be a cross step instead of an open step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That crossover is a little bit tricky. You have to come up and make kind of a 90-degree angle, but as long as you make sure that your abs are engaged and you are pushing down into the ground through the platforms of your feet to lift up, getting that great opposition, that great lift out of the hips, it's going to be no problem. And then, after that, the backwards is easy because it is all platform marching. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Make sure that we're moving our feet into the correct plane of tracking. So if I'm going right first, I'm going back and then right, my right foot's going to be tracking over the line. I'm going back left, my left foot is going to be tracking over the line. In a context of an exercise, these changes would look like So now let's look at that concept and apply it to 4 steps left to right plus 1 step front or back. That exercise is going to look like